advances in cancer treatment have led to an encouraging statistic. In fact, 85% of children diagnosed with cancer now survive at least 5 years after their diagnosis. This progress is a direct result of years of dedicated pediatric cancer research, and one of the leaders in pediatric cancer research is the nonprofit Hyundai Hope on Wheels. And today I'm excited to welcome Kevin Riley, Hyundai Hope on Wheels board member, and Emmy Cole, a 12-year-old cancer survivor. Good morning to both of you. Thank you so much.
Good morning, Maddie.
Good morning. Thank you for having us.
Yes, absolutely. Welcome to Unscripted. And, let's just dive right into this. How common is pediatric cancer, and why is research so important?
Well, Maddie, thank you for asking the question and giving us the time today. So, unfortunately, pediatric cancer is all too common in the United States. Every 36 minutes, a child is diagnosed with cancer in the U.S. And so what's important is to raise funding for critical research projects that will put an end to pediatric cancer. So every time a Hyundai is sold, Hyundai dealers and Hyundai Motor America, we put our money together, and that money goes to fund pediatric cancer research grants. This year, we'll donate $27 million in pediatric cancer research grants, bringing our lifetime total to $277 million.
Wow, that is so impressive. What changes have you seen in pediatric cancer over the years?
Well, Maddie, you mentioned the survival rate, so we're certainly heartened to see that survival rate go over 85%. We'll certainly not stop until we hit 100% in terms of curing pediatric cancer. But what we've also seen is advancements in pediatric cancer treatment. And so there are less invasive technologies like HIFU technology, high-intensity focused ultrasound, which provide a less invasive treatment method for the patient and allow them to live a richer, fuller life after they're free of cancer.
Yes, and Emmy, it is such an honor to be speaking with you today. So do you mind telling us about your battle against cancer and why, it's so important for all of us to help?
Of course. When I was 2 years old, my mom and dad found a back pain so bad I could hardly walk. We rushed to Seattle Children's Hospital, where I was diagnosed with high-risk neuroblastoma and given only a 50% chance of surviving. I was treated for 18 months and spent 200 nights at Seattle Children's Hospital. And it is so important for everybody to help because we need to bring those survival rates up to 100% so no kid or family has to hear your child has cancer.
Mm-hmm. And Emmy, how was your cancer now? Are you still monitoring every year or so, or you're in the clear?
Right now my team is focused on survivorship. So I see more than endocrinology, cardiology, audiology, and all the other ology doctors to keep me healthy.
Awesome. All right, so can you tell us a little bit more about the nonprofit Hyundai Hope on Wheels and the plans to expand into Canada and Mexico?
Kevin, would you like to take that over?
Yes, I certainly will, Evie. And so it's a very exciting year for us at Hyundai Hope on Wheels. So moving all across North America. So we launched in Canada, and now we're moving down to Mexico because pediatric cancer affects children all across this world. So we're starting with North America and then move throughout the world. And so certainly funding that critical research all across the world, but then again, getting researchers to communicate all across the world, thus advancing cures that much more quickly.
Mm-hmm. And for someone watching today that's like, all right, I'm ready to spring into action, what is kind of the best first step to start making change and putting forth, money towards this research?
Well, Emmy, where do you think they could go to learn a little bit more?
To learn a little bit more, you can go to HyundaiHopeOnWheels.org.
All right.
And what will you see there, Kevin?
Well, you're going to see the inspirational stories of cancer survivors like Emmy, learn about cutting-edge research in the area of pediatric cancer research, and then also donate to help fund pediatric cancer research.
I love it. Well, Kevin and Emmy, thank you both so much for your time. Hyundai Hope on Wheels is where you need to go to get more information. Thank you so much again, and have a great day.
Thank you for
Maddie.
having us.